Hi guys, so I have one clip in which I show you how to take care of your spider plant. And by the way, these two plants over here are those who I transplanted, and everybody was like, wow, they are looking so beautiful. And did you take all of that root? Did you cut all of that root from the plant? Because these are those who I transplanted. But some of you asked me how to propagate the spider plant, and I can tell you spider plant is very easy to propagate, and one is my favorite plant. It's very easy to grow, not only to propagate, and it's very helpful for your house because this plant filters a lot of your air from the house. Okay, but let's talk about how easily you can propagate this plant. So you can propagate it like you can take it outside from the pot and cut it in pieces and just transplant it in separate pots, and it's going to be very fine. Or you can take these little babies. So as you can see over here, we have some stems. So these are two different plants. I have the spider plant that is white in the middle and green outside, and exactly white outside and green in the middle. So they are different over here. There are two types of spider plant, and as you can see, the stems are very different, but the propagation is the same. So as you can see on the edge, on the top of these stems, the plant will flower. So it will make beautiful little white flowers. So after that, what will happen? The plant will make new babies. So these babies are those who you can take very, very easy, just like this. I'm doing it just like this. Just cut it or take it from the stem and put it in the water, or you can put it directly into the soil. And probably around 2 or 3 weeks, you will see a huge difference. I always propagate my spider plants to put them in water. They will just absolutely love it. And probably around 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to make a clip about this. Exactly in this one, I'm going to paste it to this clip, and I'm going to show you how these two little babies that I have over here will look in 2 or 3 weeks. So don't worry, just put them, you can put them in even where it's a little bit of sun, but they won't have any problem whatsoever. So they will develop a lot of roots, they will look spectacular, and then I'm going to show you how I transplant them into separate pots, into soil. But remember, you can do this directly into the soil. This is just my preference on how I propagate the spider plants. Okay, so see you in 2 or 3 weeks. So guys, we are back after 3 weeks since we've taken those baby plants from the spider plant, and let me show you right now how they are looking. Remember, they didn't have any roots whatsoever, so we just took them from the mother plant and put them in these plastic cups, and let me show you how they are looking right now. So guys, this is absolutely amazing. I really enjoy this plant. This is so much fun. Spider plant can be propagated so easy. Look at this. So this one is, look at this. So these are big roots and they are looking very beautiful. And after we put them in pots with soil, probably around 2 to 3 months, these roots will become very, very fat, probably somehow like rhizomes, and they will be very big and they will be filled with water. So that what that means is that the plant can stand long periods of time without watering. You can water these plants when the soil is bone dry and the plant will still be looking very good. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out of here and put them in some cups. I have here these pots. These are small pots. I'm gonna fill them with soil, and I have my my combination of soil. I use half peat moss and half compost, and probably 1 or 2 parts perlite for better drainage. So we have lots of water, lots of nutrients, and a good drainage. So this plant will enjoy that absolutely. So let me put at least one of them and show you how they are going to look. So this is my mix over here. So what I'm going to do right now is just fill this pot, little pot with, so I'm doing this right now without any fertilizer, okay? I'm not using fertilizer because the roots of the plant are still young and they will just grow like crazy in probably 2 to 3 months, and you will see the roots coming out from this pot, and then you can put it in transplant it in a bigger pot. But believe me guys, this plant is probably the easiest plant that I have ever grown. So probably between the first that I started to grow and this one, you can never lose with the spider plant. So after this, just look at this, look how beautiful this plant is right now. So look, we went from this to this. And think of it, if you go into the supermarket, this plant like this one, it's not cheap. You will pay some money for it, but you can do it home also, and you can give it to friends. So this is really fun. And remember, spider plant is very useful to your house. It can filter a lot of your air from the house, from impurities and stuff like that. So it's a very important plant to grow in your house. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to transplant all of these and give them a good water. And remember, you don't have, right now, as an advice, don't put them directly into the sun. So this plant doesn't love full sun, like heat the sun in the summer. But if you give it the morning sun or the evening sun, the late evening sun, it will appreciate, and the leaves won't burn, because I've done this. But remember, don't put them in direct sunlight, because it will burn. Only a couple of hours, like 2 or 3 hours first thing in the morning, or in the evening, probably around 8 o'clock probably. It depends on your weather and where are you living. But right now here in 6B, if I put it in the sun somewhere around 7 o'clock, it's going to be very fine. The leaves are not going to burn. So just give it good water and then just let it be. As I told you, you can water these plants once the soil from here is dry. So probably around 2 or 3 months, I will have to transplant these into bigger pots, because they will not have room for it inside of here. Okay? So guys, if you have any questions about this plant, please post them in the comment section below. If you like this clip, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, see you guys. Bye!